If anything should happen to me, this is who we're looking for.
Mad at me because I got hype.
But my thing is, it's 2025. Why are we going after the other woman? Bye, girl. The old folks have a saying, what don't come out in the wash comes out in the rinse. The truth will come out eventually. Yuck. Heck no. Hey y'all, my name is Saysha. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And today is gonna be makeup and messy story time. I don't know where this story is leading. I just caught like one of the videos like in between the mess. So the last video, we did my lashes. You can watch that here. And, or here, wherever the card is. But I'm gonna be doing my makeup because I got a couple things that I need to do. I'm gonna try to keep it light and brief, but you know, like whenever you try to do a light beat, that's when you end up putting on the most makeup. I did my skincare this morning before I started filming, so we'll see if the things that I put on my face interact with my primer. Let's go ahead and put our clips in. Where's my other clip? How did I lose it that quick? Like I literally just had it. It's there. Child, I don't know where the other clip is, but we got like 30 minutes to get this makeup done. And yeah, where's my mirror? All right, so let's jump into it. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, yeah, let's do that. Go ahead and subscribe, and let's get into this story time.
Whose husband am I sleeping with? Welcome to part one of this new series. Well, I won't really say this is part one. This is more the intro. So please, grab some popcorn, have a seat. We're going to be here a while, okay? So for this intro, I just want to build some context as to why this series even exists. On Saturday, December 6th, I hosted through Misa Metzba the Misa for Women event. And it was a beautiful event. The room, the energy, the girls, they came through. And I'm going to talk more about the event on another video, but I think that's important for context here. So now during this event, we had a Q&A session, which was for everybody, every member of the audience to ask us questions. So myself and my CPA who are sitting on stage to ask us questions about anything at all. And I like that style because I'm so tired of events where there's like panels and they have like preset, pre-written questions, pre-vetted answers and pre-this and pre-that, and people can just get to talk about things that really don't matter to the audience. I wanted the audience to be able to ask questions to the people who say they have the knowledge. If you're sitting at the front and you want to talk to people, then you should be able to answer questions on the fly, right? So we're getting towards the end of this Q&A session, and this lovely lady right here, who is my new bestie, she took the mic and proceeded to say, and I'm paraphrasing here, so she proceeded to say like, oh, you say you're all about women empowerment and yada, 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 then why are you sleeping with someone's husband? And before she...
Why are you sleeping with someone's husband? So the fact that she titled the video, whose husband am I sleeping with? Clearly she didn't know, or allegedly she didn't know that she was sleeping with someone's husband. But my thing is, why are you going after the other woman? The other woman has no commitment to you. Why aren't we going after him? Now, if she's just egregious about it, even then I can't even say go after her. That's when you need to drop him like a bad habit. Why are we going after the other woman? It's 2025. Come on. What?
Even had a chance to continue that sentence, the mic was snatched from her hand. Security had her out of the building. The Miser girlies were ready to pummel her face in, and I was very disappointed because I wanted her to stay. I wanted to answer her question. What are you talking about, sis? What are you talking about? But since she felt like it was necessary for her to get up, leave her house, get dressed, and come to the Miser for Women event to, I guess, announce to people that I am sleeping with someone's husband, I am curious as to whose husband am I sleeping with, and the only way for us...
Oh, dang, she didn't even get to say who the man was. I wish she had, because he deserves to get exposed, because he's the one who's cheating. She's not cheating. Like, she may be inadvertently participating in the act of adultery, but he's cheating on his wife. I've already stated my stance on that. Stop going after the other woman, but let's continue.
To know that answer and continue this series is to find my new bestie right here, who is going to further answer that question. And if you're not able to answer that question, sweetheart, what you do not know is that you didn't interrupt me. You interrupted an event that is a company, a corporate event. Miser is a company. Miser for Women is a branch of this company, a non-profit branch of this company that hosted an event for free for women to come and feel empowered by the things we had to say and the things we had to share. You interrupted a corporate event and attempted to harass one of the hosts of that event. Miser, the company, will sue you. Stay tuned for part 2.
And you're stalking, because you had to more than likely either stalk this girl's place of employment, her TikTok page, social media pages, her website, in order to find out what she was going to do and where she was going to be. You see how silly it is to confront the other woman? Very silly. Very. Let's see, part 2.
Welcome to part 2 of Whose Husband Am I Sleeping With? Quick recap of part 1. We got to meet this lady right here, who we are calling my new bestie. As you can see, she's so dyslexic, she can't even read the room. She came to this event, Miser for Women, and made a claim that I am not truly an empowerer of women as I am sleeping with somebody's husband. Like I said, the microphone was snatched from her, but I don't think she anticipated that we had cameras everywhere and have images of her. No one I know knows who she is, and so I started this series as a way to find her so she can actually answer this question for us. However, it has been 48 hours since I posted part 1, and in those 48 hours, no one has been able to tell me who my new bestie is. But we have a new character and some new developments. Enter Whitley. Whitley left this comment saying, she said you have been inboxing the wife for a year, and she also said, I have federal indictments. We're going to go ahead and assume that Whitley is referring to my bestie as she, and the wife as the wife of whoever I'm sleeping with, okay? So I reached out to...
Too much. Let's continue.
Whitley, because she left this comment 24 hours ago. I reached out to Whitley and I said, hey, I need more information on this because I will get to the bottom of this. I haven't heard back from Whitley, but I thought I should update you guys on the fact that there is someone out there who is bold enough to use their face and their name, Whitley, to talk about my bestie. So hopefully Whitley can give us an update. But more importantly, I want to get to the point of why I even started this series, okay? Because there is a point, there's a reason to everything that I choose to post on the internet. We all have bullies, okay, sis? You and I, there are people in our lives who hate us for just existing. You have never done anything to them. Some of them you don't even know who they are, like my bestie right here. You've never seen them before. You've never encountered them, but they are actively working in the dark, like energy sucking vampires, to drain you of your light and pull you into the shadows so you can exist like a hate goblin the way they exist in the dark. I am using this series to tell you that they will not make it in the light. So bring them out, okay? Expose them to the world. Expose the things that they are saying, the things that they think will humble you, because they're mistaking your confidence for pride and they're trying to humble you. Bring those energy sucking vampires out of the dark and into the light and watch them disappear. They will burn to ashes, because like I said, it has been 48 hours since I started this series. If you are so convinced that I am hurting somebody, you have had 48 hours to come and say it with your chest. However, you cannot.
And you know, they've seen the videos. Y'all are stalking the girl. Now, I'm gonna add a caveat or an exception to exposing the other woman. If the other woman is antagonizing you and she think that meat ain't greasy, sure, expose the other woman, but don't make it your life. Like, it's a waste of energy. Bye, girl. Bye, girl. But hopefully there's a part 3. Let's finish this one in. Yeah.
Not see it, because you know you're lying and you will get in a lot of trouble if I find out who you are. But I will find out who you are. Shine your light on your enemies and they will disperse like cockroaches when exposed to your light. Stay tuned for part 3. If anything should happen to me, this is who we're looking for.
Don't be mad at me because I got hired to come at you.
I made a video last week talking about this lady who infiltrated the Miser for Women event and proceeded to use the mic to harass me. She has responded with a 10-minute long video making the following threat.
You gotta watch that. And you in Texas. You're not wherever you're from no more. You in the state of Texas. So go ahead, do what you gotta do. I've been here longer than you.
So in this video, you can hear,
Ma'am, are you communicating a threat over electronic means? Don't you know that is illegal? I've listened to part of this video. I want y'all to hear this. Let's listen.
a man laughing in the background.
Little Miser women. Mazel tovs.
She also stated in the video that she was contracted by a friend who connected her with the wife, and the wife is who hired her to attack me. Initially, when I started talking about this situation, I really thought this girl was just an internet troll who didn't have anything to do.
I knew that my makeup looked really dark and I put on the wrong one. But as you can see, they look the same. But this is $355 and this is $340 of the Maybelline Super Stay. I am not $355. That's the color of my bronzer, y'all. Oh my God. We're gonna have to work this out a little bit. It's okay. Nothing I can't overcome.
and came to the event just to be messy. She admitted herself that she was hired and that another friend was involved, and as we can hear from the background of the video, there's a man fully aware of what is going on and he thinks it's funny. I have already contacted the Dallas police. I will be going there to make a report. I'm just leaving this video here as evidence so that if anything should happen to me, this is who you're looking for. And to you, my dear, Can
I say something? It's giving red herring because I don't think she's sleeping with anybody's husband. I think they're using that as a guise for everybody else to like show her in a bad light. This is my theory. Because here's the thing. You know who you're dealing with, the girl in the video. She knows the man or the men that she's dealing with, right? She would have taken it directly to them to say, do you have something to tell me? Are you married? Da 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 da. Why would she come straight to social media? I believe that she's not sleeping with anyone's husband at all. I believe that either there is a man or a woman that dislikes her or is jealous of her, and they are making it a point to ruin her reputation. I'm just saying, and I'm leaning towards a man. I am. I don't think it's a woman that has anything to do with this. I don't think it's a woman that's bringing these accusations, because clearly there's a woman involved, but I think it's a man. Let me tell you something. I'm from the South, and the old folks have a saying, what don't come out in the wash comes out in the rinse. The truth will come out eventually. Let's continue.
I will not be communicating with you in any way, shape, or form. You said in your video that you will give me the name of the person who hired you. I do not want to talk to you. I do not want to be in any communication with you. Please do not talk to me. Do not leave a comment, a message. Do not address me in any way, shape, or form, because you have been hired to attack me, and you have made it very clear that this is Texas and I'm new here and you're from here. I have a beautiful business to continue working on. I have a beautiful community that we have built. I have a lot of projects actually ongoing right now. They're literally taking out stuff from a 40-foot container that just got here from China a couple of days ago. I will be leaving this to the Dallas police to handle. But like I said, should anything happen to me, we know who to look for. Thank you for your attention to this matter.
And that's how you clear. I can't say what I used to say, but that's how you clear, because I'm not coming down on your level. When you get in the mud with pigs, nobody knows who the pig truly is. Even the Bible says, when you argue with a fool from afar, nobody can tell who the fool is. Baby, let me tell you something. Even when it comes down to like people wanting to fight, I can fight. Great. Who cares? I'm an adult that is gainfully employed, that actually has things to lose. Why would I fight you? Like, I don't get when people operate that way. Like, you ain't got nothing to lose. You ain't got no kids. You don't have no home, no job that you're worrying about jeopardizing. Yuck. Heck no. Stay away from me. And that's also why I don't go certain places anymore. I don't want to be around people who have nothing to lose. Like, I love being around Black people. Like, I really love being around my people. But when them crowds get too big, I'm sorry. It's a no for me. I gotta go. Because, absolutely not. And it's never the majority. It's always just a few. A few in a bunch that don't think about the end result. I like being around people who got stuff to lose. Love it. Oh, girl, chomping at the mouth. You know what? Let's go. We can talk about it in the car. Oh no, you're being harassed. 911. Hello. No, I'm not gonna sit up here and play these stupid games with you. Because you know what? Stupid games always, and I do mean always, win stupid prizes. So let me put on my, I love this little Lazy Susan. Y'all can't see it, but I think I showed it in the other video. Half the stuff is off of it, but I can like twist it around and, you know, find what I'm looking for. Everything's in one spot. I don't have to dig in my drawers or my makeup bag. Like everything is right here. But in one of my previous videos, I was saying that I know that the L'Oreal Infallible works, but it wasn't working as a transfer proof setting spray for me. And I think it was because I was using another setting spray before it and the two were interacting with one another. Baby, when I use this bad boy by itself, perfection, perfection. Whereas I was using, you know, two different, I'm gonna put a little bit more blush on. Two different setting sprays at the same time. I ain't gonna say not no more because I do like my other setting sprays, but this one right here, I love it. Like, it has a scent, but it's not overly powering. It smells good to me. Oh, only downside, and it's not even a downside. It's a setting spray. So what I would recommend is, I recommend wiping it off after you use it, but before you use it, if you forgot to wipe it off the last time you use it, just wipe off the nozzle and that way you get like a smooth spray. You see how much smoother that is? And I'm not coughing afterwards. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, so we're gonna keep it simple. Put a little lip gloss on. And, all right, so makeup is done. But moral of the story is, be careful who you get in the mud with, because like I said, I don't think she's sleeping with anybody's husband, because she would have went straight to that man that she was dealing with.
First of all, if you was beefing at a wedding, you should have been beefing at their wedding. Why would you bring this to somebody else's club? That's sad.
Instead of coming to social media. Be careful who you allow to call you to the mud, because you can't fight with pigs and not get dirty. That's just not how that thing works. So she's definitely taking the right route by getting law enforcement involved, because what do I look like arguing, going on a goose chase with a stranger about some random man? You were sent to disturb my peace, and it's not gonna happen. Not going to happen at all. So we'll go ahead and end the video here. My name is Saysh. This is Makeup and Messy Storytimes. Clearly that was a messy story time. Hopefully everything gets resolved and the masterminds behind it, you know, they are handled appropriately, because I mean, even though I do Makeup and Messy Storytimes, it's really just for, you know, giggles. In my real life, I don't stand for mess. I don't like messiness at all. Yeah, no. So we're gonna go ahead and end the video here. My name is Saysh. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. If you have not already subscribed, now's the perfect time to do that, and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.